Hello everyone, and welcome to Chick-fil-A's Nightly Nuggets. My name is Ross Parrish, and I'm the owner-operator of the Chick-fil-A in Stanleyville, which is in the Winston-Salem area of North Carolina. Tonight, I'm going to be making a chicken Philly sub with our grilled chicken nuggets. And so it's my pleasure to be here. First and foremost, just want to remind you, we want to wash our hands for 20 to 25 seconds before you get started, okay? Now, a couple of things that I've already done before starting the video is I have my oven already on for broil, and I've put a large skillet on for about medium heat, and I actually need to turn this one on. So let's get started, first and foremost, with our onions and peppers. So I'm gonna put about a teaspoon and a half of olive oil in this pan, maybe about a teaspoon in this pan. Yep, and they're already fired up. That's good. Next, I'm gonna go in with the garlic. Get that started. It's probably a little much. Probably about a half teaspoon there and a teaspoon there. That'll be good. Now I'm gonna come in with my onions in the big pan. And I'm cooking my onions and peppers separately. My wife loves onions and peppers. I'm not the biggest pepper fan. So I'm actually going to just have mine with onions, and she'll have both. And we'll incorporate them together here at the end. All right, so I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Just get it worked in. And then I'm going to go ahead and come in with the red wine vinegar. Just a little bit of that. Probably about a teaspoon. And about a half a teaspoon there. Now I'm just going to turn this down just for a second because I want to come in and we're going to bring in our hoagie rolls. Let's open those up. What I want to do with these is we're just going to take and put a little butter on them, a little spreadable butter. I'm going to go ahead and put these into the oven for probably about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. Now I'm going to come in with that hickory salt and that seasoning that we like to use at the house. Probably about a teaspoon there and about a half a teaspoon there. And then, so I got about a teaspoon of butter. It's going to go in with the onions, and a half a teaspoon is going to go in with the peppers. So let's get that incorporated in. And this looks great. I mean, I think so. I mean, you see that the onions are caramelizing. Looks really good. Peppers, looking good also. All right, so I'm gonna let that simmer out a little bit, and the bread will be just out. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start looking at our nuggets. So we're gonna give these a quick, coarse chop. You don't want to make it too fine, just get them chopped up a little bit. Okay, see? Forgot about the bread, and it's done. Now we want to bring the chicken over. Now I'm going to put all this chicken in with the onions. Have all the chicken in with the onions to cook, and we will incorporate the peppers. Now I think the peppers are done, so I'm going to turn those off. And then one other thing, let's just come back with some pepper, you know, to taste, a little pepper to taste, and maybe just a tad more salt. Now, hickory salt is really good, but I find it gives it more of a smoky flavor than actually the salt that comes out. So I'm gonna turn this down on low, and we are gonna get our sandwiches ready to go back into the oven. All right, so we're ready to start the preparing for building the sandwich. So I like a little mayonnaise on mine. So we're just gonna come in and put a little mayonnaise on one side of each hoagie roll. And so now this is good and ready to go. So I'm gonna come in and add chicken and onions to one of the hoagies. And then we're gonna come in and add the rest of that goodness in with the peppers and onions. toss that around a little bit. And now we'll be able to add that to the other one. Pieces left over. And now we're just gonna come in with that provolone cheese that I cut in half. And now we're gonna throw this back in the oven and just let that cheese melt. And I am gonna set a timer for 1 minute. Okay, the timer's gone off. 1 minute has passed. Cheese is perfectly melted on these. And so I'm just gonna take a spatula and get them onto the plate. There we go. And then to taste, if you like, but we like to come in with a little bit of shredded lettuce on top, like that. And I mean, you could add a dressing at this time if you wanted to add some Italian dressing, some olive vinegar, salt and pepper, additional. But again, I've got it paired with our waffle potato chips and our chocolate chunk cookie, and maybe a fresh squeezed lemonade to go along with it. Don't forget about our app. If you haven't downloaded our app, you can use it to do touchless pay, where you can order your food, do mobile curbside or mobile drive-through pickup, and you can pay on your app, and you also earn points. Thank you for watching tonight, and we wish you and your family well-being, and please be safe. Thank you.